This is Kinza in the motherland. Bare feet dancing on our own red sand.
Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl, Kinza Babe. Well, let me tell you, I'm back again. The ants. They invaded the goat coop yesterday, and today they're back out here again in front of this coop. So goat pen they invaded, but they're all in front here where it was the last time. And I see little spots. It looked like the rain. They came out because of that heavy rain the other day that we had or something. I don't know why they're coming out, but look. Ants. Ants. Okay, hey, this is ants. And guys, I'm down here again. Down here in the heat. I came down to put a box in here and do some stuff in the coop. So I decided to come and check on my passion fruit tree again. It's early for me to pollinate, but one of my fruit is like shriveling up and two have cracks. So one of the younger ones, I know it's not ready, but something looked like I water good the other day and it rained good, so it should be getting water now. I don't know if that dry spell did that, but let me show you. See that one starting to shrivel? That's one of the younger fruits, and I know they're not ready because they're not turning. Like that big one that been there, one of the first, is not turning. But I have some new younger ones that I pollinated coming. Like which one? This one here. Couple days ago I pollinated that one, and there's more flowers coming, which is a good sign, and hopefully some more that I pollinated is going to come. I can't tell if that one is one, but some like that one fruit is the one next fruit that cracked. I'm waiting to see if it's going to ripe or what. See if this one has a crack. You know, not all fruits come, but the more the merrier, right? I need some nice passion fruit drink. So I'm waiting for these fruits to start turning yellow, which this one is the other one that crack. And this one look like it's starting to turn yellow, these. But these are more in the sun. So I don't know if that's why they're turning yellow faster. I think I pollinated a few flowers over here. Hopefully I get fruit from them. I don't see a fruit coming from this one. Nope, this one is done. So let's see what comes and what don't come. Let's see, maybe there's a fruit coming from this. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just waiting for some ripe ones. So it's hot today. I'm checking on the baby chicks. Not much going on when it gets so hot so early. I go back inside. I have things to do inside with the baby chicks that's coming and some other stuff. I didn't transplant yet. I'm giving those trees a chance to acclimate in the sun because they were more under the shade cloth before I transplant them into the tires, and giving the tires more time to settle before I do any transplanting. See, of the turmeric, this might still be too much to go into these containers, but I'll see. Giving them time to acclimate in the sun. So guys, I'm back down here. Look at the skies. Oh, guys, today I went on the motor last night, the dust. So you know what's today problem? Sinus. So I ain't do much today because the sinus comes, and then look at these chickens. They're waiting on food. We're going down here to feed, and I'm going to check flowers again. But I hope the rain comes so I don't have to water. Again, picking some more bush tea. Yes, I have to go upstairs and make me some tea. So I came down here. I don't know if this is a continuation video or what, but I'm going to introduce myself again. I'm Babe. I'm here in Ghana and I'm homesteading. It rained last night. It rained. And I think I'm going to do some transplanting today. So these already having flowers and I ain't transplant them. That's not good. And they won't get transplanted either because down there is not weeded. So I have to do some stuff here today while it's nice and wet. So guys, I'm here transplanting these turmeric and ginger. But this soil is there more sandy, but it's sandy clay. So I don't know if they're gonna grow in these, because they need good drainage because of the tubers. But I'll try and see. They need to transplant, so that's what I'm doing. But this one here look like it needs more soil or something. But that consistency is like, even though it's sandy, it's still like clayey. It rained hard last night, so everything is wet. And these tires hold moisture because I didn't cut the rim of them off, so they're gonna hold moisture. I did it that way for the dry season, but when wet season come, then it's an issue. Anyway, I'm doing what I can. I'll see you guys soon. Well, my pump has finally said no. I was turning it off and on because something has been making it run. I believe it's the tank upstairs that, holding the water where they plug the plastic rubber. And it's been running. I've been turning it off and on. I don't know if the turning off and on caused it or if I should have just leave it run. But I don't think it should just be running, clicking off for a second, turning on. It's a machine. It runs out. Well, it finally ran out. And now I have to go. Okay, well, if you don't have backup plans here, I tell you, and if you don't know how to use a bucket to fetch water and to shower, you're in problems, okay? Because I have a water tank, I have a pump, but I have electricity. But when they don't work and you can't get somebody out here to fix them, that's another issue. So now I have to call somebody to check this pump. I don't know how much days that's gonna take because it's a holiday weekend and nobody works on holidays, and it's Easter weekend. So let's see. I'll have to go without a water pump running water for a few days if my tank still have a little in it, but I know it's running out. And it didn't dawn on me because I turn the pump on every day, and one day, I think it was when the power went, I'm not sure. I'm like, why the pump is not running? I turned it on, but didn't realize it wasn't running. But that's life. So it's a good thing I buy these big. I always have these on hand. Because this is what you hold your water when you're running out, when you don't have water, okay? I buy a couple to put the chicken stuff in, because I'm washing the water, the drinkers down here. So I have this tank here. So now I'm taking this upstairs because you're gonna have to fill it up there. For me to have water to flush toilet and to shower. I'm too hot, but ain't playing, boy. So I did one tire. Next tire, I'm going to do this one. I had to get some more soil to cover. Don't know where else I'm gonna get transplanted today because this sun, even the sun ain't up. I'm sweating. Sweating already. Ah. Oh my God. These gonna stay in here because the peppers have to move though, definitely. Because I gotta get on there weeded before I put these things in. So my car is in the shop. This car has a flat tire. He tried to bring the car home last night, but something else happened. So now it's back there. Well, he had to take it back today anyway. But now he has to take this one. So let's see what happens. I'm going to do one more tire and take a break from transplanting. Yes, I did couple and then I taken a break. At me, I say I'm gonna take advantage of the sun being down, but look, it coming out. It's already, I'm already sweating. It's already hot. It's too much heat. So I'm going to plant a couple more things and then I'm heading back in the shade. So I'm up here sitting. I did not eat my sugar cane. So I'm here trying. I used to be able to cut these things. I'm going to try an attempt. Maybe I need a bigger, harder knife, but my sugar cane, I need to eat it. It's getting dry and old. We harvested a while now. Let me go try to cut this sugar cane. And I need to go make my bush tea. I'm not going down there digging. I have to give my body a break. My body was going through a whole lot. Now I have to just rest and relax for a little bit and let my helper help. That's what I'm going to do. Take things still slowly. So everything is done downstairs. I did some planting some little trees, some turmeric. I'm going to sit here and eat my sugar cane. And then I'll see you guys soon. Guys, so I peel my sugar canes. I'm going to eat and look at the mess I made. Yep, I'm going to have to clean this up, but it's all part of eating sugar cane. All part of eating sugar cane. You just chew it and spit it out. That's how I know to eat it. There's no pretty way in eating sugar cane. Good morning, guys. Another day. Okay, I did not do any recording yesterday. I didn't do much yesterday at all. I went inside and did some taxes. So but this goat the goats got out. I don't know how they got out that door. Maybe he left it open because the chickens were out this morning too. But I'm on the cat food guard because they got out, and Mr. Houdini is trying his best. He's actually challenging me this morning. This goat is challenging me. No matter how much I chase him, he come after me and he come. I'm like, no, you gonna get a smacking this morning. Oh, he look like he gone. He and them over there. They got out, they're not tied. But all my teenage chicks are gone. And this morning, my Ola chicks, my first chicks, I could hear the roosters trying to crow. So they had like almost, that crossover where they're getting into adulthood. And they starting to learn to crow, and you're hearing like a funny noise. And that's my Ola rooster, but they have another, and there's quite a few roosters. Just about every cell and the cages, I have at least one rooster. So So that leave me with less hens, but more roosters, and more roosters, they get big and better for meat, still for meat. So let's see. But I'm so happy that I'm able to clear out one set of chicks, and I have more coming in the incubator in the next few days, and some of the young ones.
Stamped her name on a one-way flight. Chasing red earth daybreak, dust on her shoes, but her eyes so bright. Found a hill with a wide sky, said right here's where my roots can grow. Laid one brick, then another, turned that dream into her home. This is Kinza in the motherland. Bare feet dancing on her own red sand. Got a house, got a heart, got a handful of plans. Oh, she's building every sunrise, write a brand new line in a story that was waiting in the soil to find.
I have and you could do that, and then talking. Don't shut up, and they just talk him out. And got all these ideas and all fast talkers. From the time the guy leave and drive up, I was like, I believe I just got scammed. I'll never get that money and see that guy again. So said, try to call him twice yesterday, no answer, no answer, no answer.
You better not be late. This is Kinza in the motherland. Oh, bare feet dancing on her own red sand. Oh, got a house, got a heart, got a handful of plans. Yeah, she's growing. Every sunrise, write a brand new line in a story that was waiting in the soil to find. Kinza in the motherland. Hand in hand. Feeding the hens at the break of day. Laughing at feathers all in her hair. Counting her blessings in tiny eggs. Knowing her
So these are the
she walks
guava and the eggs. Passion fruit ain't ready, but passion fruit gonna be ready soon for me to make passion fruit drink. See, these some big passion fruit. I'm so used to the small passion fruit, but these ones gonna be ready. That one that's cracking, I'm waiting to see if it's gonna turn yellow still. But these ones in the sun are turning yellow already. But hopefully today I get more flowers. I'm going to take a pick quick at the chicks, and then I'm heading up to finish my guava. Well, I tell you, these goats, the last time I weighed them, they gained weight from the last time. Okay, they gained weight from the last time I weighed them, because they were up here eating the cat food all the time. They were loose. When they were loose, oh my God, they gained at least a kilo each, a little over a kilo. And now I don't know if they lose a back weight since they tie when they lose, but I believe it's because they were eating this cat food. I don't know. They look like they could lose some weight again, but they're looking healthy because we give them medication. The medication is for the stuff on the skin, dewormer, you know, everything. So the little one's still scratching a lot. I don't know. I gave them medication a little because, you know, they're small. I don't want to overdose them until they start gaining some more weight. Then I'll know exactly how I got the dosage right. But we did weigh them and give them what, you know, it was very little, and then it taken the mother milk, so hopefully they get treated that way too. But I have to repeat the medication. I wasn't repeating it. I thought it was monthly, but it's every 2 weeks. The only thing is, I think they pass it on to these cats, 2 of the cats. And how to treat these cats, I don't know. I put the powder on one, the other one is wild. This one here, he's wild. I've been putting the powder on Puss. They've been getting treated. Whenever I treat the chickens, I would treat Puss and Diamond. And now the little one is getting so tame to me, I was able to put some of the powder and the little poof. But look, he's still trying. I got you right here. I think they don't eat, only the little one eating. So treating the animals once, and I think that's why they sell us this Mr. Houdini's or had it, and then Matilda had it a little, and then it just starts spreading these mites on their skin. They came here with it, and I think that's why they sell us these 2 goats. But it's okay because I treated them and I think it's working. I think Houdini is looking a lot better and his hair is starting to grow back, so that's a good sign. But they still look like they have it on their skin. So with insects, I'm a science girl, okay? I'm a science girl. With insects, they have and I had to study this in horticulture. I tell you guys all the time, I used to do horticulture. I used to do this stuff, right? Insects has a life cycle. So if you treating insects, you have to remember that they laid eggs and they're going through that life cycle. So you have to treat those. Some medication also kills the eggs. It depends on when you're treating what type of insects. Same thing with the plants. When you treating a plant, like people, spray this. I would have to continuously spray these plants with whatever natural remedies, because the natural remedy is not as strong as the chemical ones, and you have to continuous spray. Most of the time, those natural remedies just chase them away, and then the eggs hatch, and then they come back plentiful, and then you have to spray again, and then the eggs hatch. So there's certain medication, broad spectrum medication, that could treat like a lot of stuff, but it's not strong for certain insects. So you have to continuously repeating to treat the life cycle when they hatch. I hope you get, I'm talking fast. Let me slow down. Some insects, eggs, you could treat with certain medication. With plants, is some treatment that calls systemic treatment, where you go in the plant and kill the sucking insects. With the animals, same thing, you have to treat the eggs. Same thing with fleas, you have to continuously treat fleas over and over, because they lay eggs and they hatch. So until you kill all the life cycle of each egg cycle, then you're free of the insects. Same thing with these mites that they have on their skin. I have to treat every 2 weeks until it's like completely gone. And with mites, you can't see. Fleas, it's hard to see if they still. You'll tell by their coat. Like Houdini, I could see his stuff is coming back. His coat is coming back nice. He gained weight. So those are the signs that you look for. But if you don't treat continuously, it's going to come right back. That's sucking insects and all that stuff. Even on the plants, same thing. See, same thing. So that's what I'm doing. This goat coming with this stuff on his skin, and just now the cats have it. This little one. Poos don't have it because Poos always get treat, and Poos don't let them come around her. Poos is something else. Poos, He's trying to come around, you see? Sneaking behind. You think these goats stupid? They're not stupid at all. Let me put the food up. I'm tired of gardening now. So look at my ginger. I planted these ginger and something completely cut the top, or did it just turn over? I'm gonna have to plant more ginger because the whole thing cut off. So I'm back up here again this morning, late morning, and I have one more sugar cane to eat. One more. I ate one yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to eat that now though, because I have to go inside. I want to make some. Yesterday when I was out there eating my sugar cane, I drank my last of my guava drink. Not guava. The one I made before. Sugar, soursop. soursop drink. I ate, drink that, the last of it. So today, the guava that I picked, they're nice and ripe and ready to make some juice. So I'm going to make some guava drink now. I'm going inside to make some guava drink and do some cleaning inside. So my baby chicks are gone. I was going to keep those that I had left, but someone wanted them and they were the last of that age. So the other ones that I have now, I think I have to let them get bigger and probably keep those. I'm trying to keep some. Well, my first set, they're getting grown. They're trying to, the roosters are trying to crow, but I have at least 12 roosters out of 50 chicks. 12 roosters. So, but the good thing about the rooster, some people want just roosters. So what I have to start doing is pulling out the roosters and selling the roosters, because the roosters go for more money and they're big and juicy. I haven't tried one yet. I need to try one, but the last rooster that I saw, Mr. Rooster, that used to jump the fence, he was huge. So he was big, he was heavy, he was big, heavy like almost a turkey, okay? Which that's the next thing I have to venture in, turkey. Turkey is a little more difficult, but they're more money. So yeah, that's the next thing I have to venture in, turkey. But one day at a time. So now I have more chicks coming this week. No, when is it coming? During the week I'll have more chicks, and then I'm getting another breed of chicks. Cross fingers. I don't know about that yet. I shouldn't even be talking about it, but I'm getting another breed. Croilers. Croilers is another. I think this Croilers is from India. Sasso birds came from France. Sasso birds is the one I have now. But the second breed I'm going to have is Croilers. I'm going to try and grow those to maturity so I could get some eggs from those. Croilers and Sasso are the same type of birds, dual purpose, but the only thing, Sasso gets bigger, I think, I believe. Croiler grow faster, but Sasso get bigger. Something like that. They're very similar. They're both good breeds. They're dual purpose. One, if you want them to grow faster and give you eggs, I think you use Croilers. Sasso bird is a more long-term, heavy breed for meat. Both are dual purpose, meat and eggs. So I'll have another breed. My goal is to have at least 3 breeds. If I could fit them, I would have to probably extend more and to be able to brood more chicks, because once they start getting big, oh man, they grow so fast, especially if I'm going to bring a breed that grows really fast and take more feed. I think the Croilers might take more feed because they grow faster. That's the difference. So people have their preference, and that would be my next adventure. Really coming soon. I'm telling you, it's coming soon. Okay, see you guys soon. So guys, I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to make some guava juice. I have to go down and check the tree. These are the ones I made picked the other day, that I harvested the other day, but I gotta go see if they have any more ripe ones, because I'm going to make some juice and I'm going to make some tea. All my soursop is finished, so I'm making some more natural juices and making some tea with some of my herbs. I have to use these. I either have to plant them. I put some in my tea. This is turmeric. Some I have growing. I just transplanted. I don't know if they're going to survive. And then this is an old cucumber I had in the fridge. I have to collect seeds. And then I gotta make some tea and my juice out of the guava. But let me go and check, see if there's more guava on the tree. Came down here and these goats are loose today. Look at them. They're looking shelter up here, which is okay. But they're disgusting. They won't come on my stuff and poop. So I'm going down here. I got some tea for this. I cut it down and some new ones are growing in the back. Because this is getting flowers. Time to get rid of. And I cut some of this down the other day. I have some of that upstairs and I never have enough. I use it to cook too. The dry ones, I think I'm gonna cut some more. They're so hard to dry. But cut off these young ones. Don't want it to drop. Sorry for the leaf in your view, but I'm trying to do. I don't want it to drop in the dirt. Collecting some of these ones. Like this that is on the stairs. I need to cut. They don't dry easily, I'm telling you. I'm gonna have to take the leaves off the stem. These are very hardy, but nutritious. Very nutritious herbs here. Very healthy. It's good for a lot of things, so try to keep it inside. I cook it with, I made my stew with this the other day with some basil, my ground meat. So I got this, but I'm going down, put this up here. I'm going down to get my guava. I wash them down here and then I take them up and wash them again. Wash them good because they collect dirt and they have like hairy, hardy leaves and the dust stick to it. So let me go check the guava because I'm making guava drink now and they were getting ripe all at once. I'll tell you it's hard to. We had a little rain last night, but I didn't hear it. But the ground was a little wet. I don't know what I'm making to eat today. I don't know if I'm going to make anything, if I should pick some of these green onions. Spring onions. Yeah, we have some ripe ones on there. They're not ripe, but I could still use them to make my drink. Yeah, we have some ripe ones. One fell off. Okay, let me pick these so I can make some juice. And I didn't walk with anything to put them in. I didn't expect a lot, so. But I have good pockets. That's why I like to wear these bike shots. They have good pockets to hold my phone. Good pockets to. See any up there? Here's one. This one is good to eat. It's not good to make juice. I need them yellow to make juice. I have to find a way to fertilize these. They're growing, but they're not as fast. Especially this avocado tree. I need something. My cashew tree down is still surviving, but I have to put water on it because it's dry again. Well, it rained a little last night. Down here need a lot of help. But watermelons are coming. Watermelons are coming. Look at these ants. Everywhere, ants. Need to collect eggs. It's time to collect eggs. Get these chickens off the eggs. and collect eggs. You nearly trip. Ah. This little area, I'm thinking, since the poles are already there, I might put a shade cloth and make this the nursery until I'm ready to do here, because I'm going to do something else here. But instead of making another nursing area, I could nurse plants right there. And the goats were pooping here, so it should be nice and healthy. But we'll have to dig it up and make a little raised beds. That's what I'm going to do here, I believe. Make this a shelter with the other shade cloth that I have, and make this the nursery for the seedlings. So I got some eggs, and I got some guava. Matilda could look like she getting in heat again. How soon can a goat get in heat? So I just wash a guava. I'm going to eat this one because it's not ripe. I mean, I could make the juice out of it, but I like them ripe. This one is good to eat just like that, crunch. I have some papaya coming soon. Those are my breakfast papayas. So guys, I started making my tea. I cut some turmeric. I probably need to cut some more. I'm cutting some ginger. Turmeric and ginger in the bottom of the jar, and then I'm going to add my herbs. The water is hot. I need to heat it again because I went downstairs. So, time to make me some nice tea. That's why I'm growing the ginger and turmeric. The turmeric is coming. I don't know. I transplant them. I don't know what happened to my ginger, but these are some nice big ginger roots. I'm going to try to start these again. I'm going to cut these up and start them, because the other ones, some died, and then I went downstairs and it completely cut off since I tried to transplant it. So I guess transplanting is not good. Trial and error here, okay? But I'll get it, and I'm going to cut some pieces of this to plant, some to drink right now. So I add the moringa, pieces of moringa, the Cuban thyme or oregano, the lemongrass. I have to add a piece of basil, and then I'll let it sit for a while. Oh, it's hot. Then I add a piece of basil. So I'm going to let it sit, and then I will have tea for the day. And then I'll save the rest for later. So did it choose me? Then a baby kid cry. Wings beat on the window, and the answer is easy. Gives up at home in Africa. Nice natural tea from the garden. I need to put more water and probably add a little more leaves. But there's my turmeric and ginger, some Cuban oregano, lemongrass, everything. I need to heat some more water. More moringa, some dried thyme and oregano. And guess what I put in? A little touch of cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon is also good for a lot of things. So this I drink to help with my stomach issues, guys. And then I'll add more water to fill it up. And I'm brewing some nice tea. They're very medicinal. They're medicine for lots of things. I know one of the things I'm drinking it for is for my stomach. So natural healing right there. So that's why I'm making this tea, and then I'm going to finish with my guava. So guys, see you soon. Look at the moringa. Ooh, and the basil. Everything in here is medicinal. The ginger on the bottom, and it's brewing already. Cinnamon. Look at the lemongrass. A beautiful jar of nutrition. So my juice is just about ready. Look at the pulp that is left behind, and then I have to mix it up here and make my juice. Guys, this is my drink. And that's the pulp. I'm straining it into this container, into this drinking container. Second strain. So guys, guava have a lot of pulp. So if you want it pulpy, then you don't have to do the second strain. If you want it more without all the pulp in it, you have to strain it again. And that's what I'm doing here now, straining it again. I like the pulp, but not too much, especially when it comes to guava. Guys, I'm putting my tea into my little tea thermos that I got from Easy Trade, Africa. So this is why I hold my tea in when I'm during the day and I'm home here trying to drink my tea to keep it warm. So this is what it looks like after it brew. I'm going to put the rest of it in the fridge. Meanwhile, look at the bottle of, it's not cashew. I have this here to wash, guys. So I didn't have white sugar, so it's a little brown, but you can still see the guava pinkness. I used brown sugar, so I did add a little sugar, so that's what turned it a little brown, but it is guava drink. And I have a second jar here, and this is the pulp. I strained it twice so you don't have too much pulp. I like pulp, but not too much. When it comes to guava, I have a lot of pulp. So that's my afternoon beverage, and this is my now tea for me to drink now, and then later on when that cool, then I'll have a glass of guava drink. Fresh, everything fresh. So what do I do with the seeds? I have so much guava trees. Some one I transplanted didn't survive, but I have so much that are there still. And I have some more guava on the trees, so this is all that's left. And this one I am going to put in the fridge. My helper already fed the chickens. I gotta go in there for some eggs. There's a few. Oh gosh, the cracks on it look like. Let me go before it rains. Look, clouds again. It's looking to rain.
Some days stormy, but the kettle always Kinzaagency, a tiny story of all the joy this country brings. Oh, for small names in the evening air, she calls them softly. They're always there on Kinzaa's little farm in Africa.
The cows will be someplace around. The white birds are around. So there's cows. Here comes the bee. He's getting fat. Medicine must be helping.
Puss on the porch, tail twitching, diamond hiding in the shade. Two cats chasing butterflies, Garden rose, a leafy jade. Matilda's got that slow walk. Houdini slips right through the gate.